Hey there, welcome to the Ukulele channel. Welcome to this demonstration and tutorial of my chord melody arrangement of the Ash Grove. I actually have another chord melody tutorial of this song as arranged by Elizabeth Ragsdale, but I was contacted by someone who said, hey, that's only the first half of the Ash Grove. What do I do about the second half? So I made my own arrangement of the Ash Grove, and this has the full version of the song. What we're going to do in this video is, first of all, I'll talk about what chord melody is. Then I'll demonstrate the song on GCEA, soprano concert tenor ukulele. Then I'll demonstrate it on baritone DGBE ukulele. And then I'll do a tutorial for GCEA ukulele and a tutorial for DGBE ukulele as well. If you want to support this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to this channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. Additionally, if you like chord melody, I have 2 books of chord melody available for purchase at my Buy Me a Coffee page. It's also on the Apple Bookstore and for Amazon Kindle. There's a book of carols and a book of hymns for sale. And furthermore, on my website at ukestuff.info, if you go to ukulele music, there are my tabs with more than 40 arrangements of songs. There are the works by Elizabeth Ragsdale, which I've already mentioned. There are works by Tony Krimlisk, and a link to the website of Spencer Gay's Uke Education, totally free, and to the paid resources of ukulele Mike Lynch, who died a few years ago. So great resource if you want to do more chord melody as well. That leads us right into what is chord melody. Chord melody allows you to play the melody and harmony, ultimately rhythm also at the same time, in a more basic way. So if you've seen some of the full-out solo ukulele players, it's really a step towards that. But you're reading tablature and you're playing parts of chords, full chords, or sometimes just single notes along the way. And what you're going to be doing is using your thumb most of the time. Now, can you pick with, thumb, first finger and second finger, or thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger? Sure you can if you want to, but generally chord melody is made so you can play with just your thumb. And what we're going to do is read tablature. Now, tablature is 4 lines. The bottom line is the 4th string. The top line is the 1st string. It's sort of like looking at your ukulele this way, directly in front of you. So that takes a little getting used to. The numbers tell you what fret to play on what string. If there is no number, you don't play anything on that string. So at the beginning of the Ash Grove, you're going to see a 2 on the 3rd string. That means you play the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Now on my arrangements, incidentally, if you play just the top string or the top number on the string, that's going to be the melody. So if you just want to play the melody, you can do that as well. So let's get into a demonstration of the Ash Grove. Here we go. All right, let's begin with a tutorial for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. This is a song that's really A format. So once you have the A part, it works the rest of the song, and then it's the B part that I think is the most challenging. So let's go here. We're going to actually outline a G chord. We're going to start with the 3rd string 2nd fret, play strings 4th and 2. Play the 1st string, reach up to the pinky on the 1st string on the 5th fret, back to G chord, 2nd string twice, A minor chord, then 1st string 3, 2, open, then 2nd string 3rd fret, and then a D7 chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. But then you've got to move over and play the 3rd string 2nd fret 2 times. I kept messing it up as I was recording and had to keep doing it. Then a G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 1st string 2nd fret, open, 2nd string 3rd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 3rd string, 2nd string. Now, it says D7 on the top, but think about playing a D chord here, however you play a D chord normally. Then, 2nd string 3rd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, and then a G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. One more note about that D7 is you'd only play strings 4 and 3 of it. Okay? Now, that whole thing is going to repeat exactly the same. 3rd string 2nd fret, G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2, up to 1st string, pinky, back down, full G chord, 2nd string twice, A minor, 3, 2, open, 2nd string 3rd fret, then a D7 chord, strings 4, 3, and 2, 3rd string 2nd fret, twice, G chord, 1st string 2nd open, 2nd string 3, 2, C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2, 3rd string 2nd string, part of a D chord, strings 4 and 3, 2nd string 3rd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Now, we get to the B part. This is the hardest part of the song. And what you're going to do is put your 1st finger on the 1st string 5th fret, and then fingers 2 and 3 on the 7th fret. Play strings 3, 2, and 1. Now, what you have to do here is you have to bring your pinky in and off on the 2nd string and then back onto the 1st string. I'll show you what you're going to do. So you just played strings 3, 2, 1. Then you play 2nd string. Pinky goes down on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then your 1st string 5th fret is there. Then pinky goes up and plays the 7th fret, and then that chord again. Then pinky goes down to the 8th fret on the 2nd string, and then that pinky gets lifted off. And then we shift down to this position, 1st finger, 1st string 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 3rd string 4th fret, and then a ring finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, play strings 3, 2, and 1. Similar thing, 2nd string, then reach up, play the 7th fret on the 2nd string. 1st string is ready to go, but then pinky goes to the 5th fret. And then that chord again, pinky goes down to the 2nd string 7th fret, then lift up. Now we get a normal G chord. Then your fingers in the position, 2nd string, 1st string open, 1st string 2nd fret, 1st string 3rd fret, G chord again, 1st string open, 2nd string 3rd fret. Now a D chord, then a D chord, 1st string 5th fret, 1st string 4th fret, and then a D chord where you're making a bar chord. So you're taking the 1st string across all 4 strings right above the middle 2nd fret, and then add your pinky to the 1st string 5th fret. Then it's the rest of the song is the same. So 3rd string 2nd fret, G chord, strings 4, 3, 2, 1st string, up to the 5th fret, back down, 2nd string, A minor chord, 1st string 3, 2, open, 2nd string 3rd fret, D7, move over to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string twice, G chord, 1st string 2nd, 1st string open, 2nd string 3rd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret, C chord, 3rd string, 2nd string, then a D chord, strings 4, 3, up to the 2nd string 3rd fret, down to the 2nd string 2nd fret, and then a G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. If you're going to repeat and go back to the beginning, then you would just use the pickup note to go back. Or if you're going to end, you just let it ring on strings 4, 3, and 2. And that is the Ash Grove full version on GCEA soprano concertina ukulele. Now let's look at baritone ukulele. Okay, on baritone ukulele, just like GCEA ukulele, this is an AABA format song. So you have 3 parts that are the same and then 1 part that is different. And I think it's the B part that's the most difficult, and we'll talk you through it. So we're going to start off by playing a D chord. But really, we're going to play parts of the D chord. So we're going to play the 3rd string, then strings 4, 3, and 2. Then the 1st string. Pinky goes down the 1st string, 5th fret. D chord, 2nd string. E minor chord. 1st string, 3, 2, open. 2nd string, 3rd fret. Now, A7 chord, kind of a different version. 2 fingers, play strings 4, 3, and 2. Now, move your 1st finger over and play the 3rd string, 2nd fret twice. D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 1st string, 2nd open. 2nd string, 3rd, 2nd. All right? Then G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 3rd string, 2nd string. A chord, strings 4 and 3. 2nd string, 3rd fret. 2nd string, 2nd fret. Then D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Now, that whole thing is going to repeat. 3rd string, 2nd fret. D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 1st string, pinky, 1st string, 5th fret. D chord, 2nd string twice. E minor chord, 1st string, 3, 2, open. 2nd string, 3rd fret. A chord, but an A7 really, strings 4, 3, and 2 with 2 fingers. Move the 1st finger over to play the 3rd string twice. D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 1st string, 2nd, 1st string open. 2nd string, 3rd fret. 2nd string, 2nd fret. G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 3rd string, 2nd string. Then A chord, strings 4 and 3. 2nd string, 3rd fret. 2nd string, 2nd fret. Then D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Now, we're going to move up to the 5th fret with the 1st finger and put fingers 2 and 3 at the 7th fret. And then we're only going to be playing strings 3, 2, and 1 here for a while. And the pinky is going to jump between different spots, and we'll show you how we're going to do that. So then we're going to play, skip the 4th string, 7, 7, 5. Then you play the 2nd string, add your pinky to the 2nd string, 7th fret. Play the 1st string, add your pinky to the 7th fret. Lift up that chord again. Then we're going to the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and then you're just in the right spot to play 2nd string with that chord again. Then we're going to shift down to this other chord here, where the 1st finger is going to go on the 1st string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger is going to go on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and the ring finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 5th fret. So then we're in this new position. You're going to play strings 3, 2, 1, play the 2nd string, pinky goes down to the 7th fret, then play the 1st string, put your pinky down on the 5th fret of the 1st string, lift up and play strings 3, 2, 1 again. Pinky goes down to the 2nd string, 7th fret, then lift up. Then we're going to go to a normal D chord. Now, where we are here now is you're going to play the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 1st string open, 1st string, 2nd fret, 1st string, 3rd fret, D chord again, 1st string open, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Now an A chord, up to the pinky on the 1st string, 5th fret, down to the 4th fret, and then a bar chord, 1st finger across all 4 strings, right above the middle 1st fret. Pull against the fretboard, add your pinky to the 1st string, 5th fret. Then we're going to finish the song with the A part, just like we did before. 3rd string, 2nd fret. D chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 1st string, pinky goes down the 1st string, 5th fret. D chord again, 2nd string twice. E minor chord, 1st string, 3, 2 open. 2nd string, 3rd fret. Then we're going to get an A7 chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Move your 1st finger over onto the 3rd string, 2nd fret. D chord, 1st string, 2nd open. 2nd string, 3, 2. G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. 3rd string, 2nd string, A chord, strings 4 and 3. 2nd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then finally D chord at the end. Strings 4, 3, and 2. If you're going to repeat, you'd play the 3rd string, 2nd fret. If you're going to end, you just let it ring. And that is the Ash Grove on baritone DGBE Ukulele. Well, I hope you've enjoyed hearing and learning how to play my chord melody arrangement of the Ash Grove. And again, I didn't mention this, but this is available for free at my website at ukestuff.info. So no strings attached, no email needed. Just go and download it and enjoy playing it yourself. Thanks for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.